Borley Rectory, known as the most haunted house in England. In the heart of Essex, England, stood Borley Rectory, a place destined to become one of the most enduring and perplexing ghost stories in history. The rectory's history dates back to 1863 when the Bull family arrived, bringing with them an air of tranquility that would soon be shattered by inexplicable occurrences. Reverend Harry Bull, his wife, and their 14 children took up residence in the Borley Rectory, initially captivated by its charming facade and sprawling gardens that seemed to be the epitome of pastoral beauty. But it was also a place where shadows stirred and the unexplained lurked. It wasn't long before the Bull family began experiencing odd phenomena. Muffled footsteps echoing in empty hallways, phantom carriages rumbling through the night, and fleeting glimpses of figures that seemed to vanish upon closer inspection. These inexplicable occurrences left the Bulls perplexed, uncertain about the nature of the forces at play within their home. As the Bull family's tenure at Borley Rectory came to an end, a new chapter of strangeness began with the arrival of Reverend Lionel Foyster and his wife, Mary Ann. The Foysters, eager to start anew, instead found themselves enmeshed in a web of unexplainable events. Messages began to appear on the walls, written in chalk, offering cryptic insights into a hidden world. Objects moved seemingly of their own volition, and the Foysters reported physical interactions with unseen hands. With the passing of years, the haunting of Borley Rectory intensified. Reverend Foyster's wife, Mary Ann, bore the brunt of the activity, often being targeted by unseen forces. Windows shattered without cause, objects levitated, and a general air of unease pervaded the rectory. Despite their struggles, the Foysters opened their doors to paranormal researchers and investigators, hoping for answers that remained stubbornly elusive. Little did the Foysters know that their experiences were only the beginning of a tale that would transcend time and captivate generations to come. In the 1920s, the name Borley Rectory was already gaining notoriety as a place of supernatural intrigue. Harry Price, a self-proclaimed psychic researcher and investigator of the occult, was drawn to the rectory's haunted reputation like a moth to a flame. Armed with an assortment of scientific instruments and a reputation for thoroughness, Price embarked on a journey that would forever change the trajectory of the Borley haunting. Price's efforts were not solitary. He joined forces with the National Laboratory for Psychical Research, an organization dedicated to studying paranormal phenomena with scientific rigor. Together, they assembled a team of investigators, researchers, and mediums to delve into the heart of the haunting. Seances were conducted, photographs were taken, and the rectory's hidden corners were meticulously explored in search of evidence. investigative team used a range of innovative techniques to capture evidence of the supernatural. Mediums attempted to communicate with the spirits, hoping to glean insights into the mysteries that surrounded Borley Rectory. Cameras and recording devices were set up to capture any anomalies or unexplained phenomena. Some of the most compelling evidence came in the form of photographs that appeared to show ghostly figures and strange lights. Despite the fervor of Price's investigations, skepticism and controversy began to cloud the Borley Rectory case. Critics questioned the validity of the evidence, accusing Price of sensationalism and fraud. Some argued that the haunting was a result of natural phenomena, while others suggested that psychological factors played a role in shaping the experiences of those who lived in or visited the rectory. The media's fascination with Borley Rectory played a significant role in amplifying its reputation as the most haunted house in England. Newspapers and magazines eagerly covered Price's investigations, and the public's appetite for sensational stories fueled the rectory's legendary status. This label, while enhancing the intrigue, also added an air of mythology to the haunting that sometimes overshadowed the actual events. Price's investigations at Borley Rectory eventually came to an end, marked by controversies surrounding his methods and the authenticity of evidence. However, the haunting continued under the ownership of Captain W. H. Gregson. It was during this time that Helen Glanville, a friend of the Gregson family, became deeply involved in the enigma of Borley Rectory. Her experiences and correspondence would provide a new layer to the unfolding narrative. Borley Rectory's reputation for paranormal activity reached a crescendo during Captain Gregson's ownership. The haunting acquired new dimensions with the appearance of the ghost nun, a spectral figure often seen wandering the rectory's grounds. Other manifestations included mysterious lights, eerie whispers, and disembodied voices that seemed to emanate from thin air. These phenomena drew both the curious and the skeptical, further fueling the legend. In 1930, the Coudenhove-Kalergi family took possession of the rectory, and their tenure was marked by escalating disturbances. Footsteps echoed through empty corridors, doors slammed shut without explanation, and objects levitated in plain view. The haunting seemed intent on making its presence known, no longer confined to the shadows, but manifesting with increasing intensity. The family's accounts and the physical evidence collected during this time would become key elements in the ongoing investigation. The haunting's relentless grip on Borley Rectory persisted into the late 1930s. However, the rectory's fate was sealed in 1939 when a fire tore through the building, reducing it to ruins. The fire's origin remained a mystery, leaving behind a smoldering monument to decades of inexplicable occurrences. With the rectory's destruction, the era of physical investigations and first-hand accounts drew to a close, leaving behind a legacy that would forever captivate the imagination. The era of the Coudenhove clergy family marked the twilight of Borley Rectory's existence, but it was far from the end of its story. The haunting, once confined to physical walls, would break free and transcend its brick-and-mortar confines, becoming a haunting that lingered not only in the tangible remnants of the rectory but also in the collective imagination of generations to come. The destruction of Borley Rectory did not extinguish the fascination surrounding its haunting. On the contrary, it ignited a cultural phenomenon that resonated for decades. The story of the rectory's haunting found its way into literature, inspiring countless novels, short stories, and films. The eerie figure of the ghost nun, the unexplained footsteps, and the mysteries of the rectory's history became the stuff of legend, capturing the imagination of writers and filmmakers seeking to evoke chills and curiosity in their audiences. Borley Rectory's legacy reverberated through the world of psychical research and paranormal investigations. Harry Price's methods, for all the skepticism they generated, set a precedent for future investigators seeking to employ scientific tools and methodologies to study the supernatural. The Borley case encouraged a more systematic approach to understanding the unexplained, leading to the development of more rigorous protocols and methodologies in paranormal research. The legacy of Borley Rectory also underscored the complexities inherent in interpreting paranormal phenomena. The blurred lines between folklore, misinterpretation, and genuine supernatural experiences presented an ongoing challenge for researchers and enthusiasts alike. Deciphering the true nature of the haunting, whether as an elaborate hoax, a product of psychological factors, or something genuinely paranormal, remained a conundrum that defied definitive resolution. In the decades following Borley Rectory's destruction, the fascination with its history and haunting persisted. Ghost tours, documentaries, and books continued to explore the mysteries and legends, drawing visitors and enthusiasts to the site of the former rectory. Modern investigators adopted updated technologies, such as EMF meters, infrared cameras, and EVP or electronic voice phenomenon recorders, to probe the remnants of the past for any lingering traces of the paranormal. The tale of Borley Rectory stands as an enigmatic legacy that bridges the realms of the seen and the unseen. Whether one views it as a canvas upon which human imagination painted elaborate stories or a window into a realm beyond our comprehension, its impact on the world of the paranormal remains profound. Borley Rectory's haunting may never be definitively explained, but it continues to intrigue, challenge, and inspire those who seek answers to questions that elude easy understanding. As long as the stories of the rectory's haunting are told, its legacy will endure, reminding us of the enduring human fascination with the mysteries that lie just beyond the edges of our understanding. And with that, we have come to the end of our video. Please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and click that notification bell. This is Ben saying, see you next time.